What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me. 20,000 steps. Man, it's a crazy world out there. Apparently, uh, Donald Trump, somebody else tried to take a shot at him. What in the world is going on here? This is just, I mean, how long ago how long ago was the first one that happened? And somebody already tried to take another shot at him? This is wild, but it looks like the FBI and the Secret Service are moving a lot differently in the case of this than they did the first time. They apparently they know who this assailant is. There was some eyewitnesses. They were told that he jumped into some truck. They had got the license plate. He jumped out of the bushes, and they went and checked the bushes where he was. According to them, there was a AK-47 style rifle with a scope. There were two backpacks hanging on the fence with some ceramic tiling, and there was a GoPro camera. You know, what in the world is going on here, man? I can't remember a previous time where you had a presidential candidate that while he's on the campaign trail, he didn't had two people try to take him out. And I really hope there's not a third. You know, I don't like this sort of stuff. Whether you agree with a candidate or not, whether you like a candidate or not, this is not cool. This is not how you handle stuff. You know, go to the polls and vote. If you don't want them in there, go to the polls and vote. You know, just handling stuff like this is very cowardly. It's just, you know, I don't know. These people that do stuff like this, these are usually people that are absolute nobodies. All right, these are people that were total losers in life. They're absolute nobodies, totally invisible. You know, they have no friends, they have no wife. You know, they're alienated from their family. These are just invisible people that society has forgotten about for one reason or another. And they're going to try to make a name for themselves by doing something ridiculous. So if they can't be famous, they'll settle for being infamous. You know, I mean, in the case of the last shooter, I mean, what a weirdo that person was. And I have no doubt that this new person is gonna be equally as much of a weirdo. I mean, like, really, let's just think about this. To try to do this in itself, you already gotta be an off individual, to say the least. You already not working with a full deck. You know, like, just some of these people, man, they take this stuff with politics and they just get too serious about it, man. They become radicalized. I'm not saying I like Trump. I'm not saying I dislike Trump. What I will say is that the guy don't deserve to be offed because he's running for president. I mean, come on now. This is just ridiculous. You know, look at the economy of things are right now. You know, I drive a Chevy Suburban, okay? Right now it takes me like $80-$90 to fill my truck up. And most people who drive a truck like mine or similar, you drive a Ram or something like that, you got the same trouble, the same struggle rather. This is what we're going through. No one tried to do this to Biden over that. You know, groceries are what they are. The price of groceries are what they are. Nobody tried to do this to Biden because of that. We got this migrant situation. No one tried to do this to Biden over that. You know, we got the border being open, 15 million illegals just walking over. Nobody tried to do this to Biden over that. So you get what I'm saying? Even if you don't like the person or what they're doing or whatever, this is just not the way to go about it. So they're going to give us a name and some sort of profile on this person coming up. This stuff is apparently just happened. They say that Trump is safe. He's unharmed. He's in some undisclosed location, of course. That's very understandable. And I just don't know. He says he's never gonna stop fighting, all that sort of stuff. I mean, yeah, that's all the stuff that you like to hear. People put up a brave front. But these folks, it's having the adverse effect. Every time they try something stupid like this and it doesn't work, all they do is just make him more popular amongst his already loyal base. What am I hearing? Oh, there's something going on down here. I guess I'll make my way over there and hear what the noise is. But they do this stupid stuff and they just make him even more popular with his already loyal base. This does not. It just does not pan out the way that they're hoping that it will. When the first person took the shot at him, what happened? What happened out of that? He emerged in one of the coldest photo ops in the history of being president. Tell me I'm lying. Even if you don't like Trump, you cannot deny that when he got up and had that blood across his cheek or whatever and did the bro fist and was like, fight, man, stop it. You cannot tell me that wasn't the coldest photo op in presidential history. So the last time somebody tried this stupid stuff, that's what the end result is. He didn't get another photo op this time around, it doesn't seem, but it's still making him more popular. Every time they do this stuff, it just makes him more popular. Listen, if y'all want to beat him, go to the polls and beat him. This trying to beat him this way, it's not working. It is having the adverse effect. Y'all are making people that otherwise wouldn't have voted for him now consider voting for him. Like, listen, look, Detroit, I'm gonna tell y'all, I have never heard so many black folks start like talking about Trump like, hey, we really mess with him, until the last assassination attempt. It did not have the effect they thought it was gonna have. Like that really struck a chord with black folks. I'm telling y'all. Like the fact that he got shot, y'all can say it was his ear or whatever, it wasn't that serious, whatever. The fact that he got shot like some rapper or something like that and then stood up from it, man, I'm telling y'all, that really struck a chord with black folks. So not only is he being made more popular amongst his base, other groups that really didn't mess with him like that now starting to mess with him. So this just adds to the legend. It just adds to the legend. The Teflon unsinkable president or whatever. I mean, knock on wood or whatever, because I don't want nothing to happen to this man, because I think that would just be I don't even want to put that out there, man. Like, I wish him well. I'm glad he's safe. I root for him as a man the same way that when Biden was suffering from the dementia and all that, I was rooting for him as a man. I may not have cared for Biden exactly as a president, but seeing that man suffer from dementia, I'm just like, dude, this is not cool. Because as I said, I've known people that suffer from dementia, so I'm like, this is just not cool. This is not funny. All the falling and stuff that he was doing, people were laughing at that. I didn't think that stuff was very funny, because I'm like, I still empathize with him on a human level, even though I may not like what he's doing. So Trump, love him or hate him, come on, you got to empathize with people on a human level. It's not cool to take shots at somebody because you don't like their politics or whatever. It's just, we don't do stuff like that no more, man. We supposed to be more civilized. Or are we? Are we really? You know, so I'm gonna leave it there. I'll probably check in with this later when I got more info. I appreciate y'all connecting with me, man. I'm gonna finish up these 20,000 steps. Might do some extra ones just to get a jump on tomorrow. Whatever I do extra over 20,000, I'm gonna apply it to the goal of 20,000 tomorrow. So if I get out here and do some more walking to do another video, no, that's what I'm doing. Talk to y'all later. Peace.